In previous class, we learned congruency of line segments and congruency of angles and congruency of triangles in different ways. Today, we are going to revise the congruency of triangles. Congruency. Two figures or objects are congruent if they have same shape and same size. Are congruent. If two figures or objects are congruent when if they have same size and same shape. The congruency is denoted by using this symbol. So this is by using this symbol, we will denote the congruency by using this symbol. Now, examples: blades of fan. Just now we discussed blades of fan, pair of earrings, and two same mobile phones. So, blades of fan are same shape and same size. Pair of earrings, both will be same size and same shape, and two same mobile phones, then they have same size and same shape. Next, similarity. Two figures or objects are similar if they have same shape but not size. They have same shape but sizes are different. So similarity is denoted by using this symbol. Similarity is denoted by using this symbol. Now, example: different currency notes. Just now we discussed 500 rupees notes, 10 rupees notes, as or no, 20 rupees note, and giraffe image in the giraffe. The size of the giraffe is bigger than the second size of the giraffe. So, if look at the two giraffes. So the first size of the giraffe is bigger than the second size of the giraffe. So sizes are not same, but shapes are same. So this kind of objects will have a similar objects, we will say. If the two objects have same shape and same size, then it is called as a congruent. So these are the examples: different currency notes and sizes of the giraffe. Congruency of line segments. So if two line segments have same length, they are congruent to each other. Here, if two line segments have same length, they are congruent to each other. So look at here. This is a line segment AB 8 centimeters, and this is another line segment DE 14 centimeter. Have the same length? Are they superimposed to each other? No. Then these two line segments are congruent? No, they are not congruent. So I am taking one more line segment CD as 8 centimeters. AB is 8 centimeters and CD is also 8 centimeters. Then are they superimposed to each other? Are they superimposed to each other? Yes. When they are superimposed to each other, if they have same length, AB 8 centimeters and CD is also 8 centimeters. So these line segments are congruent to each other. When the line segments are congruent to each other, if they have same length, they are congruent to each other. Next, congruency of angles. If two angles have same measure, if the two angles have same measure, are congruent to each other. Here, two angles have same measure, then the two angles are congruent to each other. So look at here. This is 60 degrees angle. This is 90 degrees angle. Are they both are same measure? Are they superimposed to each other? No. Then these two angles are congruent? No, they are not congruent. When they are congruent, if the two angles measure same 90 degrees, 90 degrees, are they superimposed to each other? Yes, they are superimposed to each other. When if they measure same angle, then these two angles are congruent to each other. 90 degrees, 90 degrees. So if two angles have same measure, then they are congruent to each other. If two angles are measure same, then they are congruent to each other. If they are superimposed to each other, then they are congruent to each other. Congruency of triangles. If all the parts of one triangle are equal to the corresponding parts of other triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So here, if all the parts, nothing but the 6 elements of triangle, nothing but 3 sides and 3 angles of one triangle are equal to the corresponding sides and angles of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. We will write as a triangle ABC by using symbol congruent to triangle XYZ. When the two triangles have corresponding sides and corresponding angles are equal in the two triangles, then the two triangles are congruent to each other. So look at the corresponding parts, sides and angles in the two triangles ABC and XYZ. So corresponding sides AB and XY both are same. BC and YZ both are same. AC and XZ both are same. Now angles, corresponding angles, angle A and angle X both are same. Angle B and angle Y both are same. Angle C and angle Z also same. So if corresponding parts of two triangles, nothing but 6 elements, 3 sides and 3 angles are equal to each other, then the two triangles are congruent. Criterion for congruency of triangles. So we have a different criterion of congruency about triangles. So there are 5 ways to find if two triangles are congruent. So there are how many ways? 5 ways to find the two congruent triangles. Two congruent triangles. They are side congruency rule, side congruency rule, angle congruency rule, angle side congruency rule, right angle hypotenuse side RHS congruency rule. So here look at the two triangles. Are they superimposed to each other? These two triangles have corresponding sides and angles are same? No. Then these two triangles are congruent? No. Let us take one more triangle. Look at these two triangles. These two triangles are superimposed to each other? Yes, they are superimposed to each other. When they are superimposed to each other, if the two triangles have corresponding sides and angles are same, then the two triangles are congruent. They are superimposed to each other. See, look at here. Corresponding sides and angles are same. Then they are superimposed to each other. Then these two triangles are congruent. So, like this, to show the congruency of triangles, we have 5 types, 5 ways are there. They are side congruency rule, side congruency rule, angle congruency rule, angle side congruency rule, right angle hypotenuse side RHS congruency rule. Now let us discuss briefly about each congruency rule. Let us discuss about the criterion of two congruent triangles. First one, side criterion for congruency. So here, if 3 sides of a triangle are equal to the corresponding 3 sides of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent according to side criterion for congruency. So here, two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle XYZ. So in a triangle, if 3 sides AB and BC and AC are equal to the corresponding, AB is equal to the XY, BC is equal to the YZ, and AC is equal to the XZ, then these two triangles are congruent according to side criterion of congruency rule. So here, in these two triangles, in a triangle, 3 sides are equal to the corresponding sides, 3 sides of another triangle, corresponding sides of 3 sides of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent according to side criterion for congruency. Here corresponding sides are AB and XY. The corresponding sides are AB and XY, and BC and YZ, and AC and XZ. AC and XZ. So these are the Next, second rule, side angle side. SAS criterion for congruence. So here, if two sides and the angle included between the two sides of a triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles, sides corresponding to sides and the same included angle between them of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. So here two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle XYZ. So here in triangle ABC, two sides and the included angle between them. Between the two sides, the angle included. So same two sides and the included angle to the corresponding two sides and the included angle of another triangle are equal, then the two triangles are congruent according to side angle side. So here corresponding parts are AB, this AB and XY, AB and XY, and angle B and angle Y, and B and angle Y, and BC and YZ, side BC and YZ. So this is a side criterion of congruence and side angle side criterion for congruence. Angle side angle ASA criterion for congruence. Here, if two angles and the included side, two angles and the included side of a triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles and included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent to each other according to ASA criterion for congruency. So here two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle XYZ. Here two angles and the included side of a triangle. So two angles, angle A and angle B, and the included side is AB, is equal to the corresponding two angles, and included side of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent according to angle side angle criterion. So here corresponding parts are angle A, angle X, and AB and XY, and angle B and angle Y. Angle side angle. So corresponding angles and corresponding side. The two angles and the included side of a triangle are equal to the two angles and included side of another triangle. Then the two triangles are congruent according to angle side angle criterions for congruence. Next, angle side. Next, angle side criterion for congruence. So here two angles and the side which is not included side. So two angles and side of triangle are equal to the corresponding two angles and side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. So look at here, triangle ABC and triangle XYZ. So what they are saying? Two angles and side of a triangle. So this triangle, two angles are one side are equal to the same corresponding two angles and side of another triangle, then the two triangles are congruent according to AAS, angle side criterion for congruence. Here corresponding parts are angle A and angle X. Corresponding angles A and X, and angle B and angle Y, and side BC and YZ. So in this triangle ABC, two angles and the side are equal to the corresponding two angles and the side of another triangle, then these two triangles are congruent according to angle side criterion. So here corresponding parts are the two angles and one side. The two angles are pair of two angles are angle A and angle X. These two corresponding angles are equal, and angle B and angle Y. These two corresponding angles are equal, and BC and YZ. These two corresponding sides are equal. Next, fifth one, right angle hypotenuse side RHS criterion for congruence. The congruency of triangles, criterion of triangles. This is the last one. Right angle hypotenuse side RHS criterion of congruence. So here, if the hypotenuse and one side of right angle triangle are equal, which are equal? Hypotenuse and one side of right angle triangle, these two are equal to the corresponding hypotenuse and side of another right angle triangle, then the triangles are congruent according to right angle hypotenuse side. So here corresponding parts are angle B and angle Y. Both are 90 degrees, and AC and XZ both are hypotenuse, and BC and YZ it is the other side. So here right angle hypotenuse side RHS congruency, then we should compare the two right angle triangles. So in a right angle triangle, hypotenuse and the other side are equal to the corresponding hypotenuse and other side of another right angle triangle, then the triangles are congruent to each other according to RHS, right angle hypotenuse side. So this is right angle B and angle Y, corresponding right angles, corresponding hypotenuse AC and XZ, and corresponding sides BC and YZ. Not only base, we can take these two sides also we can take. So these two corresponding sides should be equal, or these two corresponding sides should be equal. So this is about the congruency of triangles of different ways.